Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are. Foregatherers, thank you for the follow. Today I am playing Historic Brawl in the 100 card Brawl queue they dropped on MTG Arena, which is kind of their, I guess, digital 1 versus 1 commander format they're making for us. So today I'm going to be playing 3 decks. The first deck I'm going to be running is the Bruvac 100 card mill. Deck skull is exactly what it sounds like. Runs 28 persistent petitioners instead of like a full, whatever, 59, 60. Because I want to showcase just more cards. I want some defense too. Usually 28 is enough to get 3 or 4 going with Bruvac out. And Bruvac is an advisor themselves, so they count for the activated ability of the persistent petitioners. But yeah, just more general mill cards. Confounding Conundrum to Kadon ramp strategies, sort of body in mind. It mills when the equipped creature deals damage. It's great when it goes off. Agent of Treachery, because why not? Karn's Temporal Sundering, Time Warp, because why not? Snow-covered lands, because why not? Next I got Tiamat, 100 card Brawl deck. Which, Tiamat, Dragon God, searches for up to 5 dragons in the deck not named Tiamat. And with that, there is a buttload of historic dragons of all multicolored facets that I kind of just try to cram in here for the sake of cramming it in. Threw Immortal Sun in because this deck doesn't, well, no, it does. It has Ugin and Bolas. I probably shouldn't have the Immortal Sun, but I just like it for Planeswalker hate and card advantage and pumping creatures. Great Henge too, because usually getting out Tiamat isn't too bad with the ramp package that is here. Also, additional kind of dragon-related stuff. Dragonkin Berserker there. Dragon Turtle. Nadar, because I'm partial to Nadar. So yeah, dragons after Bruvac. And then last deck I want to look at is a Xanthar Steal Your Opponent's Cards deck that I kind of brewed. Thief of Sanity, Mass Manipulation, Zera-san, Kiora, Best to See God, because it does take a permanent. Agent of Treachery, of course, but also Wizard Spellbook to steal spells from my opponent's graveyard, if not, recast some of my own spells in Bolas's clutches. Takes a permanent, any permanent, makes a permanent a legend after you steal it. Spectacular. Phyrexian Arena, card advantage, tons of removal and hand disruption. Malakar Rebirth to protect Xanathar as a kind of single copy, and it also doubles as a land. Same kind of mindset with Jawari's Disruption, Blocker Predation. Yep, those are the decks I'm playing today, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Also, probably dropping this for update, grinding off stream. Currently at rank number 750 in rank constructed. Just feel free to ask about that at any time if anybody wants to check in on that. But anyways, I'm going to play the decks. Get that going. Alright, it has Leyline of Anticipation in hand. Actually, yeah, I do have 2 lands, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna catch them off guard with a Flash and Arcane Signet. They won't know what hit them. Blastful Mimic tapped. And this is a Marwyn, so elves. Snow-covered elves. Oh, well, the Faceless Haven is an elf. So is the Metallic Mimic. That's also an elf. And the Blight Blade, that's also an elf. Well, now I have something to hold up. Taking 2 here. Flashing in Drowned Secrets with the Persistent Petitioner. Gonna go ahead and just bounce their Marwyn main phase before they can do anything to accelerate the mana on it. Since they missed their land drop. Gonna be a bit punishing since I also missed my land drop. See if I can get them to try and cast it again with Counterspell up. Monuments and blocks. Passing it back. So now they gotta get to 5 mana if they want to cast their commander again. And blocks. Flashing Bruvac. Hitting lands. Ram through. That's fair. Bruvac back in the command zone. And pass it back. Because I had flash. Alright, they hit their land. So up to 4 mana. They are up to 4 mana. And I'm going to flash in Patient Rebuilding on their end step. Unless they try to do something maybe about land destruction or my Arcane Signet. Seal of Champion? Yep. And I'll take the 2 again here. Patient Rebuilding, Drowned Secrets. Sword of Body and Mind is actually a really good hit here. So I can put that on the Persistent Petitioners. This allows it to block the Steel Leaf Champion, while also giving it protection from my opponent's removal unless they have something that's colorless. Great Hench. Oh, cool. Alright. Playing land for turn. Missed the Ruin Crab trigger. I have flash, so I'll run it back. Vanquisher's Banner. Everything gets a little bigger. Block like this. Take 6. Flash and Bruvac. Mill them for 2. Flash in Ruin Crab. Mill them for 4. 59 cards. Mill them for 6. Alright, play Reliquary Tower. Mill them for 6. Alright. With the main goal being not to die here, Run it back. There might have been a good argument for me to switch over the sword of persistent sword over to the Bruvac to give it protection from removal. Okay. Getting Marwyn triggers. It's coming in with that extra boost, drawing extra cards. So they might be hitting more of their removal potentially. Elvish Clan Color, giving everything a nice little pump. Solving all this and a bag of chips. Yep, they can go to attackers, attack all out. Flashing in every single persistent petitioner I have in hand. And then going to blockers. Block here, block here, block here. They can't add any more mana, so I will just keep it like that. But activate. Well, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then target player mills. And yeah, very close game. Almost had me there. And I got a mill kill, a 100-card mill kill in a 100-card format. Alright, ooh, a Niv-Mizzet deck. Multicolor galore. This seems actually kind of good. Confounding Conundrum on turn 2. I won't be able to do my leyline shenanigans anymore, but that's okay. So this should slow down any kind of ramp they might try to deploy. No, doesn't slow down their ramp. I was sorely mistaken. So running out the Sword and Body of Mine like that, happily ever after. Alright. Playing the Overwhelmed Apprentice, getting some mill in. I want patient rebuilding. Run it back. See what they do. Because the Confounding Conundrum is going to shut down a lot of ramp. Well, I mean, it'll just keep them fair. Outlaw's Merriment? Okay. Go for the Ley Line of Anticipation. No attacks. It's a Cleric. Warrior, Cleric, Rogue. Yeah, this card majorly foreshadowed the party kind of synergy they were going for. Oh, savage. Oh, brutal. Brutal Confounding Conundrum, brutal. Okay. Put the Sword of Body in mind. They can block it. They all have haste? Yeah, they all have haste. Vapor Elder. Yep. Dang, almost got them. Okay, Maddening Cacophony. Alright, next goal is to be able to kind of stick this and kind of kick that. So, try to cut down on those cleric tokens being produced. Oops. Big whoopsie by me. Mortify. So with Happily Ever After, they can potentially win the game. But the Outlaw's Merriment is what's getting on my nerves right now. They can cast their Mortify again, go after my Leyline in Anticipation, or my Confounding Conundrum too, if that's hurting them still. They can do it again, I don't mind. Oh wait, okay. Isharn. Arcane Signet, alright. They're still getting their ramp on through other ways. Okay, so I'll be able to flash in Midnight Clock with while holding up Tail's End. Could be potentially nice. Leyline Prowler, yep. So flashing in the Midnight Clock. Going up for Tail's End on Niv-Mizzet. Yep. Goodbye, Flash shenanigans. You were here for a good time, not for a long time. And just go ahead and stick a Persistent Petitioners and hope Bruvac lives. That's honestly all I'm hoping for right now. They're gonna probably go for the kill on Bruvac. Or no, okay, they're going for Niv-Mizzet, but they got all the colors. And this is at the beginning of your upkeep. 6 or more card types. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they got all 6. Don't destroy my Midnight Clock. Hit the Confounding Conundrum out of just hatred, please. Not the Midnight Clock. Anything but the Midnight Clock. Like, I'll give you the win. Just let me mill you out. Please. You've got the win. I'm not gonna stop that. Yeah, I'll take all this damage. Look, I'm okay taking a loss. I just want to fully mill out your deck. Please, opponent. Don't hurt me too bad. Don't hurt me too hard. Just let me... Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Eh. Goodbye, Persistent Petitioners. Burrow. Just gonna do it. try to take a look at my opponent's deck. Like they're gonna win with Happily Ever After, which makes me think I probably should have gotten rid of that. Oh well, I'm playing here for a good time, not necessarily always to win, but to change up the Magic gameplay that is pretty stagnant on MTG Arena, I feel like, for the most part, unless you are Omega super rich, which I'm not. Okay, 2 lands, Arcane Signet, Thought Collapse, Narset's Reversal, this seems fine. Going against a Vorinclex deck, Vorinclex. Arcane Signet. Arn's Temporal Sundering. So if I draw a land, I can run out Persistent Petitioners while holding up the reversal. But maybe it's better for me to hold up Thought Collapse. Arcane Signet. Touché. I'll just hold up the Thought Collapse. Dang it. Like, I know this is bait. They probably have something else they want to stick more. I want to use my mana on something. Veil of Summer. Well, at least I got the mill still, so I got that going for me. Just run up Bruvac. And then run out of Persistent Petitioner next turn. Hopefully I draw land, otherwise... okay. Yep. Vivian, who is really advocative of monsters. Persistent Petitioners. No attacks. They're at their 6 mana, so they can cast Vorinclex and do some serious damage. If they want to. They can even tick down Vivian, cast Vorinclex, and find something with 5 mana or less. Searching for a creature. No, I'm not the only person watching my stream right now, so... Cool. Wanted to make sure that works. Ooze. It's the one that puts additional tokens on them, right? Yep. It doesn't hurt to attack with the beast. I just block it. Okay. Good game. I just have Persistent Petitioners. If I wanted to keep going with that, I needed to hit one more land. So that's why I'm just moving past that. Otherwise, it would just be a stampede as it already was. Ooh. Atris. Patient rebuilding. Aha. I am immediately going for that mill. Quench, counter spells. This is a deck that doesn't want me to stick things, so I wouldn't be surprised if they countered this. Glorious Disruption, yep. Glorious Disruption. Watery Grave. Go for another Persistent Petitioners. Mystical Dispute, that's fair. At least I could just still look at this pretty Merfolk Secret Keeper art. Go for Persistent Petitioners. Go for Persistent Petitioners. Again. Syncopate. Alright. So they're so far pretty just, yeah, it's a control deck. Geez, I don't know, I actually want to bait stuff out, so I'm gonna run out Bruvac. Yep. Like, I want to stick both of these. Yeah, move it to my command zone. Grim Tutor? Well, what if I happen to mill the one card you were looking for? Which wasn't probably that. They're probably getting a land. They're probably using Grim Tutor to find themselves a land. An island. That's fair. Patient Rebuilding. If they have a 1-mana counter, I am just the saddest panda. I mean, to be fair, their deck is doing exactly what it wants to do. Ah. Jeez. Yeah, you take your pile. At least I have that going for me. I know they have the sensor, so it's easy to play around. And I can just wait until it's the end of their turn before flashing anything in. Stick Bruvac. I wish I stuck that Patient Rebuilding though. They run everything. They're running all the counter spells. Yeah, move it back to my command zone. Holding up Sensor, which is totally fine. Liliana's Triumph. Yeah. No blocks. Should have flashed in Jace. We can figure a way out of this. Flash in the Persistent Petitioners. Holding up 1 mana to deal with the Sensor, because, yeah. And hit that mill. Okay, with this, there isn't really an instant in sorcery for me to get back. So mill them. Drop Ghost Quarter. Holding up Potentially just flashing in Bruvac, but I might go for more mill. Hard to say. Brazen Borrower. Just as a flash creature? Yeah. Beating up on me or Jace. Either one works. Try to stick my Bruvac. Get my mill. Ooh, Perilous Vault.
I will remember.
I mean, they probably wanted that to die as well. So it's hard to say. 4. Solid mill. Holding up 2 land destruction lands as well to deal with their Hall of the Storm Giants if they ever want to invest mana into activating that. Because they have enough. Mister's Insight, yep. Nimble Obstructionist, yeah. Flash 3-1. Jace is probably dying. Jace is definitely dying. Rip Jace.
It's just an illusion.
They're still holding on to that sensor. Arcane Signet, yeah. How do you feel about the Overwhelmed Apprentice? Scrying to... wouldn't mind seeing the Folio of Fancies. This suggests to me that they probably found a potential another like counterspell. Well, this is gonna give me information if they found anything or not too. Yeah. Removal on the land or yep. Sacrifice an enchantment. Okay. I did. Is it my turn? It is. Sticking Folio of Fancies. Trigger on the stack, it doesn't have ward yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we each draw. Let's both draw 3 cards. How do you feel about us both drawing 3 cards? Got them down to 26. Pushing on through. Target opponent discards 2 cards. And they probably maybe have more. They don't. They do. They maybe do. They're just doing their attack in this order. Yep, they hate the persistent petitioner more. My turn. Alright. So this is probably going to get some kind of counter. Wizard's Retort, which also probably has its own counter backup. But just because I can. Countering that. Target non-land permanent. Creature I control. Target me. Do I get my Sublime Epiphany? Yeah! I'm indifferent about Persistent Petitioners. Play the Evolving Wilds. And no attacks. End the turn. My opponent draw. And alright. Almost there. Got 16 more cards to mill. Ooh-wee. Commit? Ah, come on. Okay. Oh, wait. Shnikes. We got a game still. Oh my goodness. Alright. This is spectacular. Jeez. I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm just blown away. I mean, I'm still not gonna go for damage. What have I lost? I've got 1 Persistent Petitioner exiled. I can, okay, so 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I can interact with everything I got in hand while holding all this up. Commit to memory, nice. Very nice. Brim Tutor. I would like to also Brim Tutor, if that's okay. Okay, what if I wanted a card? What is the card I would want? If I could have anything, I would like to have some Patient Rebuilding. From Tutor. Try to just bait out the counter spell. Disdainful Stroke. Yep, that's fair. What could they possibly get? Oh man, this is a game. Yep, so many options to choose from. They probably want a counter spell. Ooh, Narset. Oh, they're gonna play Narset like that. In that case. Alright, let's go Patient Rebuilding. Bruvac. Run it back. Alright, patient rebuilding, stick. Nice. Just run it out. Got any more board wipes? I'm ready. Let's go. Soul Shatter. That hits it. Yeah, I'll move it to the command zone. With a commander cost of 13. I can pay that and a bag of chips. Narset. Rewind. That's a hit.
You could use some training.
Persistent Petitioners. Ashiok's Erasure. I mean... Good game indeed. I honestly just want it to be over. But, I'm gonna play it out. I wonder if they just want me to concede. Animate Hive the entire to pocket. Fairy's Tutelage. Let me stick it. I won't draw a card. Come on. Come on, I'm not gonna draw a card. Alright, fine. Yeah. No, I know what I'm doing. I'm just... I'm not gonna quit. But, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Subscribe to you. Shark type in? Better get your sharks out while you can. They're not gonna let me keep this. I'm out of cards. They're gonna counter it if they got a counter. Mill. More mill. I gotta sacrifice the desert again. Oh, I don't even have enough mana for that now that I did that. Anyways. No, you didn't say please. Because they're eating to extinction and they didn't say please. Seven mana? Are they doing in like an epiphany kind of thing? Are they... Get in for 6, yep. I'm gonna go out on my terms. Let me have Bruvac for a turn. Alright. Good games, Lucky Stereo, well played. That was... I mean, it was brutal, annoying, but I had fun. Anyways, switching it up to the Tiamat deck. So, my decks... Set as deck. Cool. Making sure this works. Alright. So now we doing dragons. Ooh. Really respect their love for Selesnya. I want a game. Come on. Jeez, that might be a really high IQ strategy. Just get me to click a lot out of impatience. To accidentally kind of accept a bad hand. Free mulligan. I need one more land or some ramp. Okay. That's where I began. This is basically where I started. Alright. Should have probably kept that 3-lander. Could have probably kept that opening hand. Should have probably done a lot of things in life. Holy yes! Yes, that's what I needed. That is just what I needed. I mean, okay, turn 3, if I hit another land, Dryad into playing that land. Alright. Well, 2 can play that game, kind of. I play a 1/1. A Dragon Master Outcast, which you will ignore until I get to about 6 lands. Taking 2? Yes, I will. It will hurt. But I like the pain. Okay, yeah. With that, Dryad, which does fix my colors, but even then, just playing this Indica Triumph fixes all my colors. Helps me ramp some more. Even though I'll be back down to just playing one land per turn. It did help me kind of catch up a little bit. Shuts down Emmara from attacking unless they got some removal, which they're in white and green, so yep. Skyclave Apparition. And they're more afraid of the Dragon Master Outcast. Which is fair. Cannot blame them for that. Alright, Runebound Crag, Goldspan Dragon to get my ramp on even more. Getting in for 4. So if they target this and remove Goldspan Dragon with a spell, then I still have enough mana for Tiamat to refill my hand. Otherwise... Geez, I could just run out Drake's Death. I should run out Tiamat. Ooh, a whiff. That sucks. Alright. That's a beefy board you got there. Yep. Whatever colors you want to pay it as. Dryad is cool with everything. Let's see. I want a lot of... Let's give everybody Double Strike. I would like some mana. I might just want to get something back from the graveyard. Lathis is cool. And then, maybe I want to target something with Glorybringer. Alright. Just seeing the handful of dragons is enough. That's fair. Yep, it's an interesting tool, but depressed and useless. You are not depressed and useless to me. You're a great opponent. I feel like, at least. Dragon Sword for mana fixing. Play the Tin Timbers, Symbiosis tapped. And then probably Highland Link. No, well, mana diversity. Highland Lake. I'll be able to play the forest. Anyways. Yeah, if I hit another untapped source in between then, I can drop Emmara. Where were you when I wanted to make a turn to play? So I can play Vorinclex, which might not be too bad. This activated ability costs like nothing in this deck, depending on how many dragons I'm able to get out. Alright, anything... I'll get land. Perfect. Run out Vorinclex Bladewing. Oh! Jegantha isn't the companion, it's the commander. Wait, or is it? It's a companion that is acting as a commander. Eldest Reborn, fair. I'm glad I baited that out here. Because... would much rather that get hit than Desert Doom. Yeah, I'll pitch the Berserker. So the choice is a 4/4 flyer or a 2/2 with an activated ability with first strike. So far, if they can kill Emmara, which is kind of hard to do with that Ward 4, they'd have to have like a 1 mana removal spell, and then being able to pay 4 extra mana for it. Cleansing Nova does it. Alright. Draw me a card. Thriving Bluff on white. Well, now they're probably going to get Emmara. Excellent Eldest Reborn play. Good job, 5-color deck. As another 5-color deck, I know how it is for producing all that mana. I get it. You've got all the potential in the world just all the capability to do whatever. Like, play Teferi Hero. Is this just like a best things deck?
Thank me later. No time for a break.
Just best stuff dot deck. They have to exile us if they want to get rid of it. Drawing one card. They still get you can still get your card draw. Hooray! Alright, scrying. What is the follow-up play here? My guess is another board wipe. I mean, oh, Jegantha, cool. Yeah. Making 7 treasures. Tiamat. Let's go. Inferno the Star Mounts. Bladewing the Risen for board wipes. Terror, Lathalis, and Goldspan in case I need to rebuild my mana again. Dragons for years, opponent. Dragons for years. All the dragons. Dragon, dragon. Dragon, 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 dragon. I even got Ugin the Spirit Dragon in hand. My Nambo with the what was it called? The Immortal Sun? No. Yeah, the Immortal Sun. Which I did throw in this deck without thinking too much about why. Just more of I want to. Yes, no. There are so many excellent dragons you could have chosen from potentially with your Eldest Reborn, and you settled for Emmara. Alright, cool. Chromatic Ori, yep. Actually, that probably wouldn't be too bad in this deck since it fixes mana. Aussies. Who's the scariest dragon to you? And it probably needs to be Bladewing the Risen, because otherwise I just get that dragon back. Aight. Prismatic Bridge, yep. Oof. Okay. And then Ajani gaining 3 life, alright.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Now, do you see? Do you see? Bladewing the Risen. Yeah. Now, do you see the benefits of peace? Cool 5-color deck. It had good stuff, but this good stuff was not good enough for Tiamat. Unfortunately. Tiamat OP. Maybe Tiamat's not OP. It's so mana to get there. Utopia Sprawl for mana fixing. Ghost Quarter to hate on a creature land if I'm feeling like it. Dragon's Disciple. My anti-mill card, no. My anti-mill tech in case I ran into like myself. Just another card I probably should just take out. Okay. Urban Utopia, fix the mana so I can drop the Dragon's Disciple. Are they dungeon crawling? So Bijora, Humiliate, yeah, take your pick, yeah, whatever. It is a dragon deck. I do kind of want to stick the Dragon's Disciple though, actually, because it gives Ward 1. Gives all my dragons some protection. I am so okay with guys. Listen, going away. If there was a card I could have made them pick, that is the card I would have chosen for them if I was under my opponent's. If I had my opponent under my control, that is the card I would have picked, just unconditionally. Yeah. Chromium, the mutable. The mutable? Mutates. I wonder what Chromium looks like as a human. Ooh, this is a lot of new cards. A lot of standard 2022 stuff. Maybe this is a dedicated just standard 2022 budget build. Which I respect. Ooh. Yeah. Attacks. This is still holding back the Moonblessed Cleric. Feldar's Retreat with a landfall up. No landfall up. Okay, Triumphant Adventurer. Maybe gonna make a treasure token. Give themselves some more mana. Yep. No blocks still. Where were you when I needed you? Dragon. Sarkin.
Let us fight. I'll show you unhinged.
Ooh, this actually might not be too bad. Oh, no, wait, no, shit. Oh, shoot. I want to say it, because that +1/+1 counter on there is major. Oh, they were just waiting for something to Elspeth Conquer's death. They're gonna make it through the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm gonna feel like I should not have pitched that land. Okay, so running this out like this. Turn Timber's Symbiosis. I want to play it tapped, if I do play it at all. As a land. But there's probably a reason now for me to run this out untapped. Chromium, Flash, Portable Hole. No! The Dragon's Disciple was doing work. Oh, hey MTG Dad, how's it going? I'm playing Brawl today because I didn't want to mess around with the rank queue anymore. I can show you my rank after if you want to check that out. Wanted to try mixing it up, doing something different, having fun with Tiamat dragons. No blocks. That Triumphant Adventurer is just gonna be that 20-turn clock that just gets there. Alright. Foretelling. Okay. So with this, entering tapped. Go to combat. Get in with Palladia. Play another dragon. Encourage some dragon sacrifice. Oh my goodness, you built 19 decks? Dang. Yeah, I know, right? It's been really fresh. It's been fun. I like before playing Tiamat right now, I was playing Bruvac Mill and thing. I did get like one person. I milled 100 cards, and I got close in another game, but then they committed to memory all their cards back. Yep. No, it's great. Yeah, I'm glad it's gonna be sticking around. Oh, geez, we're almost at that wizard's lair. Fine. Yeah. No, there's only so much deck space you can have. Okay. So no matter what, get in. Here, there's probably an argument for me to flash in Chromium, but I'm gonna get more dragons. Adult Gold Dragon to get me my life back. Drugs. Just cause Lathalis. Building up more dragons. Old Gnawbone to make mana Bladewing. Actually, with that as the argument, Old Gnawbone with Inferno of the Star Mounts can be brutal. If I'm able to live that dream. Okay, they're going... Ooh, Massacre Worm. Solid hit. Awesome spell to cast for free. But yeah, if there's any of the decks you want to like show off, definitely just feel free to like post them in the chat. I'm always down to look at them. If you're trying to figure out, well, I don't know. I say make as many of these. It seems like it's going to be a constant thing, just cycling between these decks for the format. There's a lot of variety and potential with 100 cards. Tiamat back into the command zone. What's in my graveyard? Just the demanding dragon. Alright. Temple. So... running out Old Gnawbone in hopes they don't have instant speed removal. They got instant speed removal. I lose 2 life. Ah, they won. Good game. Yep, so they get in with the Triumphant Adventurer, Moonblessed Cleric, or Righteous Valkyrie. The best I can do is block the Massacre Worm. So, we'll let them in. This is an interesting, like, standard 2022 100 card historic deck. And I got beat out by it. I did probably make the least safe play going for Old Gnawbone there too, but this is fun. And that's, I feel like, what is most important for Magic. If I'm not having fun, like, why play the game? Almighty done. Alright. Minion of the Mighty, lots of ramp. Ramping into a Varix, or Turn Timber Symbiosis. Okay, so Forest, Signet, Minion of the Mighty. Here for the memes. Alright, Codie. Codie, you glorious Codex, you. Some black. Forest taps for any land. What am I missing? White. I did just draw Clipped Off Retreat. with white. So with this, I'll have 6 mana next turn. Shrewd Negotiations. I can't cast permanents. Well, if they're competitive or not, that's up to you. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be competitive here. I mean, that's why I'm playing stuff like Tiamat. I mean, Tiamat does, like, is a house kind of when it sticks. Oh, jeez. This is like the anti-fun deck. You kind of, this person just hates other people being happy. But if I get there with Codie, I'll feel good. I mean, they could remove Codie. That would be doing me a solid. I'd appreciate that. Strongheim. Oh, okay. This is actually, yeah, might be a competitive deck then. Like, that Shrewd Negotiations. That was brutal. That was brutal. Vigilant Angels. Oh, wait, I probably could get in with Codie. Hold on. See if they fall for this. I'm just so used to, like, not having creatures die. Get there, Codie. Get there. No blocks? Okay, then. Castle Embrith. Seriously? Seriously? So that was a competitive deck. I just played against a competitive deck. That was definitely a competitive 100-card historic Brawl deck. Lock your opponent out of being able to play their cards and then abuse them with instants and sorceries. Well, I mean, yeah, you can still play your deck too, so they probably have like other stuff. You lost turn 4 to an Oswald Fiddlebottom? What did they tutor? Like, what did they get? Like, that's what I want to know. What? So, turn 2 Oswald, turn 3 they tutor probably some kind of artifact, 2 mana or 3 mana artifact. And then maybe turn 4 they get something else to follow it up. Hey, you're writing. I'm just... That's just mind-boggling to me. Like... Okay, Feldar retreat. So running out... Dragon Speaker Shaman sets me up to... Okay, creating a 2-2. Let me have my Shaman. Okay. Oh, Panharmonicon? Oh my goodness. Okay. So make sure I get my mana right here. Go for Terror. Go for Nadar. Trigger. Lost my Vandelver. Get my Scry on. Dang, that's It's not what I want. I need another green source, which I could probably find with Field of Ruin. No attacks. Jeez, I could also... Jeez, any other green source or black source I can play that out. Panharmonicon into Paradox Engine. Okay, and yeah, and then it just starts chaining off, yeah. Yeah, untapping, yeah, Oswald, then, like, keeps letting him, like, search. They keep producing, like, mana. I see that. Alright, go for black here. Doing this because I mainly want to make a treasure. Like, I'm okay if Nadar dies, if they want to, like, do something like this, for example. Yeah, they got their value, and I'm getting mine. Getting my Great Henge. Oh, Maze's End. So, probably, trying to remember who would commander that. It's the guy that searches for, like, any kind of land and puts it on the battlefield tapped, right? That'd be a pretty fun deck. That'd be a pretty jank win. Oh, yep, Golos. Yep, thank you. And raise Forerunners, yep. 7, 15. Dang it. 7, 15 plus 8 is 23. Math is for blockers, and I did my math. Alright, how am I digging myself out of this one? Well, I'm going to gain 2 life here. Probably play this on blue. So I lost my, like, mana decrease. Get rid of that scary and raise Forerunners. Is there a 2 mana? Did I put a 2 mana dragon in this deck? I know there's like the Whelp, but I don't think I put it in here. Goldspan. Dragon Turtle. I did just play land for the turn, so I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm probably dead, but just gonna get a bunch of dragons anyways. Yep. Not gonna be able to play that land out. Yeah. Discard Niv-Mizzet. Just to show that I have it. I might be able to just scare them off from attacking all in. Who knows? Maybe they want to keep playing their deck. If they attack all, I'm just going to let it all through. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, good game. Not gonna pretend I have anything. But yep, Golos, Maze's End deck. That sounds like, that really does sound like the dream to get there with that. And, well, it's 5 colors, so there's options for ramping, but also disrupting the opponent. You can put in, like, all the board wipes. You can put in all the creature and non-creature ramp if you want to go that way. But it's mainly just ramp to get to Golos on 5 so you can find the Maze's End and then start kind of tutoring And then also, yeah, more land tutors too, like non-specific land tutors as well that can kind of get anything. Yeah, Thriving Bluff on blue. Yep, keep Sarkin on turn 3. Oh yeah, you're good. Take your time, no rush. I'm just existing. Ooh, life gain. So immediately getting that +1/+1 counter. 30 or more life. Alright. So Sarkin will, instead of actually sticking around, I think Sarkin's gonna eat some damage in a second. But it's a play. And then probably run out turn 4 Nicol Bolas. Okay, so Dragon Orb helps fix mana.
Dragon, I don't need this. I need this.
Great Henge would keep me alive, but it's very unrealistic for me to cast it right now. Johnny's Pride Mate. Yep. And then 3 at me. I got enough black and red. Snowlands, Bonder's Enclave. Do you need to start just hitting more lands though? Like I'll be able to flash in the Dragon Turtle. Knight of Autumn. Gaining life, yep. They're going for the kill. And geez, they almost like have it. I'm just locking that down. Ooh. Down to 1. Discard a card. Good game, Joe Cool. Excellent life gain deck. That was brutal. Keep it going with Tiamat for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more games, and then I'll switch up to my like last Xanathar, kind of steal the opponent's deck. So, ooh, Ayara, so mono black. That's a mix-up. Triumph, Craig, Berserker seems like a solid kind of, I guess, play pattern for this deck. Berserker can either hold things off or just get in for damage. Yep. Berserker holding the fort down. Caller's Accomplice. Oh, they can. Yeah, they're in black. Oh, okay. No, I thought they were gonna remove this for a second. Oh, I gotta keep my little Berserker. Give me a land. Spectacular land. So, missing the double blue, but got double red for Goldspan Dragon. Bone Splitters, yep. If you could target anything, I'm glad you targeted that. Alright, Heart of the Cards is asking just for one more land off the top, please. Is it old to say Heart of the Cards now? Probably, because... Oh. No. Don't do this to me, deck. Give me another land. Don't punish my greed. Okay. It's a tapped land, but... I'll accept it. Ooh. Deck list. Calyx. Interesting. Letting it load up. Oh, is everything here an enchantment? Oh, not quite. Avar. Saram, yep, makes sense. Probably just dead on any kind of backswing. So I don't know. Play a surprise white-black dragon, which they got removal for. Okay, good game. Surprise white-black dragon, Druid class, life gain, Triumphant Reckoning, that's living the dream. Timber Symbiosis, Mirari's Wake, Divine Visitation, Sigil, yep, that's pretty necessary. Anointed Processions. Anointed Procession, making, yeah, more tokens, okay. Feldar's Retreat, combos with that. Teleportation Circle. Not sure about Teleportation Circle, actually, looking at this deck. I don't know if you want to be blinking things too often. I gotta see the other kind of cards here, but this, like, because it doesn't target, like, enchantments. If it did, then it would be excellent, but yeah, Teleportation Circle, I'm not sure on. There are definitely some creatures it works with, Yasharn, for example, but that's, yeah, Yasharn. Well, you can also probably target enchantment creatures and do, like, Starfield Mystic stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, looking at this, that might be, like, my one, like, recommendation to probably switch that out for something else. I think, but also this does look like a lot of fun. Alright, next deck to look at. Oh my goodness, Ramp. Kin Ramp. Usun Zenith. Marwyn. Yep, Chromatic Lantern. Alright, so buttloads of Ramp, what are the payoffs? Cavalier, Elder Gargaroth. Well, Cavalier is extra ramp. Ulamog, of course. Jingataxius, yes, please. Greater Hope Behemoth. No other Vorinclex to kind of double your own mana. Maybe that had to be, like, cut just because there's so many potential cards you can throw into here. Double your mana, lock your opponent out of their mana. Coma, yep. Yora, R1's Epiphany. Ramp. And Mass Manipulation. It is a win more card in a deck full of win more cards. That's true. Yeah, I mean, like, you stick a Ulamog and it closes out the game. And, yeah. Old Vorinclex would just lock your opponent out. Well, no, I give them one turn to kind of remove it, but lock them out of their mana after they spent it. Potentially doubling you. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can imagine a really fun turn with well, you can also do that with Nixbloom as well. Mass Manipulation, Nixbloom with Kinnan out. And then Kinnan having that mana seek, so you can, like, get almost anything. Ooh, Panda Nom Noms. Codie deck. I don't want to get got again. They're gonna get me, and I don't want to get got. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, they're gonna play Codie, but please don't just switch it out. Dang. Could almost live this dream. Get in with Dryad. Okay. As long as they don't switch it out, don't do the exchange. I'm not ready for that again. I'm too young. I mean, I'm old enough to grow facial hair and do things, but I'm okay. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of those. I don't care about those guys. Living the dream. Prismatic Bridge. This is a spin it to win it kind of deck, so I can spin the wheel and I can hit a lot of fun stuff. Our Promise. Okay. Well, I tried. Putrefy is fair. That is a fair hit. Oh, red, so... trying to remember what it was called. Oh, they let me have my wheel. It's kind of surprising. Dynadeck. Narset copying spells. Oh. I just forgot that I had played Nicol Bolas. Running out drag because they know I have it. Hoping Nicol Bolas lives long enough for me to play a Great Henge as a follow-up. Go, go, Codie. Wipe my board. Oh, Mythos? Cool. But yeah, I'm down to see them all. Let's see. Third deck here. The Maze's End deck. I didn't get a chance to look at that. I was too distracted by gameplay. Target player discards a card, destroy an artifact. Goodbye, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I might remove my Dryad now, because it's giving me a lot of mana fixing. They don't know I have a Great Henge. Golos, open the gates. Yep. Turn an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Dragon Master Outcast. Yep, from all that ramp. Lothus. From Tutor. Dragon Master Outcast here, just gonna be existing. I got their Silumgar's command back. But I'm okay with that because I could recast the Prismatic Bridge if they needed to bounce it. But yeah. Settle the Wreckage, yep. Eureka Moment, more ramp, Quandrix Cultivator. Our Promise, that is probably one of the most necessary things for this deck. Gate Colossus, yes. Jazzy, yep. Emergent Ultimatum, ooh. What do you get with Emergent Ultimatum, though? In this get, you get Jazzy, Spark. Give me for 4, they gain some life. Ancient Green Warden gets land, Primeval Bounty, Archway Angel, Nissa, Cavalry of Thorns. I could see getting Our Promise, Circuitous Route. I tried to keep the Great Henge in hand for as long as I could, and it didn't pay off. Ramen Excavator gets lands back. Ramen Excavator, no. I'm trying to remember, what is it called? Oh, jeez. It's the artifact. Okay. We got Tiamat. I don't. Let's see. Terror. Gnawbone, Bladewing, Lapis. So Tiamat can trade here with the 7/7 weird, but they also could always just have removal for it in their deck. Lightning Helix. Okay, cool. Yep, every gate. Including the Gateway Plaza. Solemn Simulacrum. Minion of the Mighty, you're here. Hooray. My hero. Okay. So, potential just removal for Codie there. Ultimatum gets, oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Burning Rune Demon. It is a versatile spell. And with the multicolor. So you're also, yeah, running basics, a fair amount of basics. Well, that's probably for the tutoring, I feel like, for a lot of this, I think. That's what I'd imagine. Because the search can get basics. Go, Minion of the Mighty! Cheat in old Gnawbone. Make me like 14 mana that I can maybe cash in next turn. Yep. Got through the Codie deck. Alright. So, had that really good game with Tiamat. I guess now I'll just switch it up to my last deck. Xanathar. showcase that for a second while I switch up the Stream Decker. Set as deck. Yep, stealing opponent's stuff. I've had enough of playing my decks, now I want to play other people's decks. Yeah, like the Guild Summit. I mean, now I feel kind of inspired a little. Like, I do want to... What is the best way to get all this to work? Interest Impulse. Reveals the land. Priestly Salvage. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember that one card I was trying to think of. I'll go for the free mulligan here. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. So, Crucible of Worlds. Yeah. I'm not seeing Crucible of Worlds in the main deck for the gate deck. Let me see. Double checking here. Crucible of Worlds as an additional kind of Ramanop Excavator kind of card. It is something I feel like is missing from this. Because you do like a bit of milling and you might mill too many of your gates. I mean, that's why you have Ramanop Excavator there for. That's one part. And then there is that one card that also just returns lands from your graveyard to the battlefield when it dies. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yep. Crucible. I forgot how they, like, put it in here. No, that makes sense. Yep. Oh, and this kind of stuff will drain your wild card super quick. I'm being extra cautious. All right. Actually, I could have stolen it. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra might be a fine steal. Adventurous Impulse. Alright, land. Yeah, 2 for 1 them. Yeah, it's technically the right play. Technically hold on to Silumgar's command. In case they go for like a Planeswalker here or something. Or if even then, if it's a big spell and they like resolve it, yeah, Vorinclex. So trigger, return target permanent. So target a permanent, targeting a permanent, target a creature. They still get at me for 4. Or 2. Yeah, okay. Forgot Incubation Druid doesn't tap. Or it doesn't have like any power right now. So stopping Vorinclex. And give me a card. Yeah. Yep. If there was one thing I could have done differently in that last game, I would have taken control of their commander. Okay, Thoughtseize, Commander, Shutdown Answer, and then also Gonti to potentially steal some cards. Alright, great. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Oh. The secret is just to play a turn 1 Thoughtseize and trigger the PTSD of having to deal with that in Historic and every other kind of older competitive format. Hello, Crazy Seaman. I want to hit a swamp. Gold Steelheart on maybe red, probably? Or blue. Okay. Mana fixing black. So I'm gonna go for the hostage taker. I'm probably baiting out a counter, I feel like, more than anything else here. Yeah, Essence Scatter. Yep, I wanted to steal their artifacts. Okay, Command Tower. It's pretty groovy here. Brexing in Arena. Wizard's Retort. Yep. Okay, they're at 5 mana. Holding up Tail's End. Yeah, I want to target myself. I'm drowning the lock. I got the nombo. The non-combo. That's why I didn't exile your graveyard. How dare you do a very appropriate tactical play. If I had the mana, I would have slammed Wizard's Spellbook. That's his intervention. Yep. So this probably leads them to finding their, 6 land. Castle Locthwain tapped. So what my hope is that they go for... dang it. Okay. My dream is they go for Niv-Mizzet. I try to Tails End it. They have a counter spell up to respond. They stick Niv-Mizzet. I play Agent of Treachery. I take their Niv-Mizzet. Exactly, pet. Go for a quick Thought Erasure, get a sense of what my opponent has. Probably eat a counterspell. Yep. Resolves. Ending the turn. Oh, Storm Giants. Oh yeah, these control matchups. They're just the best. Too much mana. Just the right amount of mana. Sinister Sabotage resolves. End the turn. Dang it, I forgot this can't be countered. Spring Will, yep. They're gonna get me with Niv-Mizzet. Ah. Should have just let out with Kiora Best to Sea God to run that, throw that away. Or even just Crux of Fate now might be my... Yep. Braiding my mana source. Throw a possibility, they're drawing cards, pinging me for damage. Search for Jegantha. Yeah, at this point, they're so far ahead. So let themselves draw that card. Try to Price of Fame before they draw their next card. Hit me for 1. Okay. So they're just getting their Niv-Mizzet value here, that's fine. I mean, they basically, yeah, restock their hand with me trying to kill Niv-Mizzet. It's a good card. I need more lands. Flip search. Need to neutralize. Memory lapse, okay. Good game. Well played, Niv-Mizzet. Alright. Ooh, Xanathar mirror. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. Full Ashiok sleeves. Ah, I see. It's almost like we're playing the same deck. Memory lapse if they have something. Otherwise, cycle Shark Typhoon. You can check for traps later. In fact, I want to check for traps maybe now. Counterspell? Fair. Goodbye, Shark Typhoon or Kiora Best. Probably Shark Typhoon. They're probably going to take Shark Typhoon because I can cast it just next turn. Oh yeah, no. Xanthar's dead. that pause after it stuck. It's like, oh, I made it through the counter spell. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll put it back in the command zone. If you want to stick yours, you can stick yours. Ooh. And to think, it probably would have gotten me with the Jawari's Disruption. Oh, but they needed their land, probably too, yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna tap down Xanathar. End the turn. You can play my deck. I don't think I have enchantment removal, but you can play it and try to find something. Oh, there's bounce spells. Did they play that from their hand or my deck? Okay, Spark Double. Spicy. Bounce spells. They're living my Xanathar dream. You don't need 2 Xanathars, you just need the 1. I need your 2 Xanathars, though. Headed to lunch. Oh, thank you, MTG Dad. I hope you have a great lunch. Thank you for stopping in, showing me your awesome Brawl decks. Excited to see more if you stop in again next week, of course. Okay. Two can play the emote game. Oh yeah, go ahead and take my midnight clock. Give yourself some mana. Soul Shatter? Sure. Okay, so I have enough to counter a spell, depending on how much the spell costs. If they have 2 open mana, or no, if they have 3 open mana, it's not going to resolve. If it's a 4 mana counter, no. If it's a 5 mana counter, if it's a 6 mana counter spell, I think Xanthar will be fine. Fastest Intervention, X2. Yeah, sure. Pass the turn. Soul Shatter, yep. Heartless Act. Old Steel Heart. It's probably not right. But, make them do stuff. They got it. Yeah, Drown in the Lock. Yep. Brazen Borrower, sure. What am I getting in the future? I want both those, and I'll be able to draw it with the Arch of Waraska. Oh yeah, draw yourself a new hand. Double Dog dare you to castle Locthwain. Yeah. Don't mind Sinister sabotaging this. I'm keeping what's there. Activate. Thought Erasure. Could mass manipulation. Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stroke would be annoying. All of this is just annoying. I hate it. I hate it all. Yeah, I can draw another land. Ah, this mirror. We both basically just have to say no to each other. Probably should have taken the Disdainful Stroke because it can interact with my Thassa's Intervention. Yeah. Go for the Heartless Act. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This taps everything. They could mass manipulation. Draw a card. Pass. Nah, man. I know what you're trying to get me to do. The coast is clear. I should run out my Xanathar, right? Yeah, sure. Take away my graveyard. Nothing I want back from there anyways. Oh, heckin' no. No, you are not. Hmm. Dang it. Yeah. Now I'll start hurting myself for more cards. The pain is real. I'm just gonna go for the win. Push them down to 2 life. I mean, what they should have done is Field of Ruin. And that was something I just didn't see there because there's so much board happening. Wizard Spellbook? Yes, sir. Oh, I gotta play this like this. And run it back. Jealous my opponent gets to have all the fun. Thief of Sanity. Actually, see what else I can get to. I'm doing this out of order. I'm being very, very poor about my habit here. But I got all the mana in the world. And I have a very covetous urge. Alright, so counter target non-creature spell. Give the Thief of Sanity -3/-3. Does that mean I get a look at their hand? And yeah, I'll just run out Eldest Reborn. For no initial value. I wonder if they're playing the exact same version of my deck that I posted last night. Yep, help me thin out my deck. So I got Wizard Spellbook to answer a lot of stuff here. They're going for that Covetous Urge. They're welcome to it. They're welcome to know how many lands I have at hand. You're welcome to my Mind Flare. We got protection for it. Each opponent discards a card. Oh, cool. Could have ended this a fun way. Let's take away your ability to Disdainful Stroke. Good game. Good game, Lord Raven. Well played. That is brutal to go against. Alright, with that, I noticed a major error with this deck construction that I need to remedy. And that is, I need to change out the styles on these lands. There we go. Okay. So I think I'll make this my last game. I think I'm feeling. If it's a quick game, I'll play one more. I'll hard stop after like any game that goes over the next 10 minutes, just to give me a breather. Ramp, interaction, spectacular. Jeez. These lands don't even have to come into play tapped. I would have chosen the Liliana land, but I never got a Liliana pack. Or maybe I did and I just didn't see the land. Oh well. Going against a Kaalia Zenith Seeker. Zenith. Okay. Run that out. Turn 2, I'll drop the Cold Steel Heart on... Yeah. I'll drop it on black now that I drew the Midnight Clock. So with that, ramping, holding up Tail's End, in case they wanted to run out their commander. Okay. So they're missing a color. Run out. Eldest Reborn. Maybe this is an Angels deck? That'd be cool if this is like an Angel deck. I mean, Kaalia is just a human cleric with wings. Lots of different kinds of wings. Ooh. That's a score. I mean, they do gotta discard for hand size, but then also they're gonna discard for the Eldest Reborn. Okay, yeah, they're... I would like your commander, please. Can I has it? So right now I think the best thing I can get is Righteous Valkyrie. Because it just cares about, oh no, 7 higher than my starting life total. Okay. Righteous Valkyrie. Thought Erasure would have been great. Renounce Xanathar. It's probably not correct. It can eat a lot of removal. Yep. From Bounty, for example. I should have made sure the coast was clear first. No blocks. Take 4. Get my midnight clock going. See what's in their hand. Surveil. I will actually want that Disdainful Stroke. Yikes. I wanted to stick the midnight clock too, but I'm not going to be able to. I mean, the wizard spellbook. Just to have it out. Just going to commit that. No blocks. Mainly holding up mana. I feel like I want to protect myself. Get in for 4. My turn. Yeah, I will do this for 4. Take a land. Yeah, take a Brazen Borrower. With this much mana, I'm trying to bait out the Wrath of God. With Disdainful Stroke up. Oh, wait, they don't have their second white source. Which they are going to get with Seize the Spoils, though. Youthful Valkyrie resolves. Yeah. Right. I'm just going to be interacting. Alright, ending the turn. Waiting for that Wrath. Vilmachus. Yeah. Stick Vilmachus, but I'll just return Vilmachus back to your hands. In for the finish. With Mind Flare. Alright. Finished before 10:30, so I'm going to play one more game. And this next game is definitely going to be my last game. Final game for the stream. Final Xanathar game. And it's a mirror, my goodness. Oh, come on. Okay, I can counter stuff. I can pick apart their hands. I'll get it to work. Hello. Ah. Body Erasure, sure, go for it. Take whatever scares you the most. Either Pelaka Predation or Neutralize is my guess. Oh, other games? Let's see. So I think I barely finished that one mirror match with Xanathar before. It was a grind. I was able to get there using creature lands, like Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I probably should hold on to Neutralize, but I want to hit my land drops. Last game I played against a Kaalia, I believe it's called, the Angel Dragon Demon, red, white, black, a card that lets them look when they cast it, or when it comes into play, they get a look and find as many like of those dragon, angel, demon cards on the top of their deck. Why am I not using Inquisition? I feel like for this format, yeah, I originally had it in the deck, but I just wanted to cut it to fill in a bunch of other cards. Like there's probably this list originally had like 200 cards. And I figured it was something I could like have the least of. Thoughtseize took a higher priority because it was guaranteed to hit things. Inquisition, it's going to hit everything 3 or less. I feel like if it wanted to be more competitive, there's definitely a good reason for that. I lost to Winota on turn 4 one game. Oh, that just sounds like a normal Winota game. Thank you for the follow. To Bang? Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. But yeah, no, with 100 cards in the deck, it's tough to figure out, like, what to settle on. Price of Fame. This tells me they don't have instant or sorcery counter spells. Hold on to Rewind. And do a dirty and try to steal their land. Yeah. Yeah, it is dirty. Okay, stick Phyrexian Arena, hold up Rewind for counter magic. Yeah. This is a format I think Winota could work excellently in. Well, maybe it makes Winota... No, Winota's not fair. Winota's not fair at all. There's so many, like, non-human creatures that can be put into play, and then all the really good human creatures that can be cheated into play from the deck as well. But there is more variance. The deck is less stacked with copies. Xanathar. Oh. This is my most evil Xanathar playthrough. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Blade Historian. Well then, yeah, no, it's starting to sound like a normal Winota deck. Okay, I got too greedy and I'm being punished for it. Maybe I can find something off the top of their deck to answer Xanathar now. How much mana do I have? So my 5 mana. Slumgar's Command. Target a permanent. Yep. So yeah, would have cycled through, stolen their Xanathar again. And I guess we're going to miss out on that. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm streaming for a couple hours. I think that's usually like my limit, 2.5. If I get to 3, I'm definitely pushing myself. So that's it from me on the stream. Thank you, MTG Dad, always for joining in. This Brawl is a very exciting and fun format. I mean, you did get like standard janked out with Winota. It sounds like it's normal standard. Thank you, Tubang, for your follow and your question about my inclusion about avoiding Inquisition. Yeah, I generally like my narrowing down process, what was like my broadest reach, and one of the reasons I included Palaka Predation was because it's also a land. So in case I needed to like hit my additional land drops, enters tapped, and I'm able to get that, but also it hits a lot of high cost cards too. So it's versatility, mainly. Check for Traps, similar, like instead of having Agonizing Remorse, because Check for Traps is kind of a better Agonizing Remorse. It can potentially gain you life if you hit an instant or a sorcery, or if you hit an instant card or a card with flash, but then otherwise you still lose the life as with Agonizing Remorse and the card is still exiled. But anyways, thanks for the stream, or thanks for watching everybody. Catch y'all next time.